If anyone was wondering, Kamala has come from the middle class, therefore you should vote for her. And that has been her policy position this entire campaign cycle. But really, her campaign position is she wants to increase the corporate tax rate from 21 to 28% to create what I like to call an unopportunity economy. But maybe she can further explain what her economy policy position is.
What's your message to Michigan voters in terms of the economy? We have auto workers who are being laid off and those who fear that they might be laid off. The average person can't afford groceries or their rent. And recent polls in Michigan show that Michigan voters believe that Donald Trump would do a better job with handling the economy and bringing jobs back. What do you say to that?
Well, let's start with this. I come from the middle class, and I'll never forget where I come from. My mother worked very hard. She, by the time I was a teenager, was able to save up for our first home.
Wow, what a real original response. It's responses like this why Trump thinks Kamala should do a cognitive test, but she probably doesn't need one because all she is doing is listening to the machine. According to The Hill, one study estimates that a 28% corporate tax rate could wipe out over $3.6 trillion in S&P 500 market value, threatening Americans' retirement savings. When Trump signed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, lowering the corporate tax rate, it provided a median household income raise of more than $5,000. Instead of perhaps whining about corporations doing their fair share in taxes, we should probably incentivize companies to do business here in the United States and not have companies like John Deere consider going elsewhere.